Summertime means more motorcycles out on the roads. Crashes involving bikes have been going up, too, as you can imagine. Lawyer the Lawyer, the founding attorney at LA Law, here to remind us what drivers can do to help keep motorcycle riders safe out on the road. Nice to see you.
Great to see you also, Camila.
Okay, so we've been talking about this a little bit. We're just waiting to come back, but like it seems like there's crashes all the time, all day, every day. Being on a motorcycle probably makes it a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah. And I was taking a look earlier today and I was like, wow, I know there's been a lot of crashes, but we're already 110% higher in fatal crashes in Connecticut involving motorcycles than we were at the same time last year.
No way. That's a staggering statistic.
And a lot of it has to do with speed, not surprising, but also alcohol has been a major factor.
On behalf of the motorcycle driver or the opposing?
Both. So, for example, that there was a fatal incident in Danbury involving a police officer and off duty, but he was struck by somebody that their blood alcohol was almost double the legal limit.
Just a huge tragedy. A Bridgeport police officer who was killed with his girlfriend. And we were just talking about this too. We were reporting on it this morning. There was a moped crash that's been happening a lot too. I mean, I know it's technically
e-bikes, the mopeds, like they're
out there.
It's warm. People are having a good time. They want to, you know, the energy levels are high. Alcohol sometimes involved. People really need to have their head on a swivel. It's just important. If you're in a car, you need to really be looking both ways, checking the, checking the bike path. I was driving the other day and I didn't have my dash cam going, but just a e-bike just comes up the bike and then up the bike path and then just swerves right in front of me as I'm driving, and I'm like, whoa.
I see a lot of motorcycle riders doing that too, especially in traffic. They cut down through the middle of the lanes to kind of get through quicker, or they go up the breakdown lanes. And I'm like, all it would take is one person to swerve.
Well, look, I mean, in my situation, about 100 feet up, I was planning on making a right-hand turn. Right. So this car's coming up, or this moped's coming up in the bike path lane. I'm making a right-hand turn. I don't expect to have anybody coming up there when I'm making my right-hand turn. So it could have been bad. And
I think what you said is really important to talk about, though, because it's obviously you want the motorcycle riders to make sure that they're being aware. But if you're in a car with four wheels, is it your responsibility to continue to make sure that everyone else is being safe?
I mean, I believe so. It used to be back in the days, like if you were a commercial driver driving a bigger vehicle, like you had this heightened duty. But today, I mean, I feel like if you're just in a car, like you should have this heightened duty of being aware of bicycles, mopeds, e-bikes, motorcycles, because it's kind of like the wild, wild west out there sometimes.
Well, and I know that you had just talked a little bit about how alcohol-involved incidents are on the rise too, especially involving motorcycles, but you had been mentioning cell phones too. The use of cell phones, distracted driving in general, that's something that I think everybody needs to be paying very close attention to. I see that all the time.
1,000%. You know, 20 years ago, you could ride anywhere, right? And then, you know, it used to be like, well, you want to go out for a ride, and it's like, oh, I'm just going to stick to the back roads. And now even the back roads aren't safe because people are distracted. They're coming over the lanes. You know, they're relying on technology that their vehicles are going to keep them in the lanes, the lane assist. And so it's just, you got to be careful. Wear protective gear, wear a helmet, you know, wear the armored vests, wear, you know, protective gloves. I mean, you just have to be careful.
So just really quickly, because obviously if somebody does unfortunately get into a crash, how are you helping?
You know, we help by making sure that their medical bills are taken care of appropriately, that we secure security camera footage from these cameras. There's cameras everywhere in Connecticut now.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about that lately.
So we just, you know, we want to make sure that people are safe and that they don't, you know, get taken advantage of. So if something happens, God forbid, certainly give us a call and we would point you in the right direction.
Call like law enforcement or emergency 911 first, then call you second.
Obviously, yes.
Right, but that should be like that right on the top of the list.
Yeah, obviously, if you got to get in contact with 911, but once the dust is settled, give us a call and we'll make sure that you get, you know, taken care of appropriately.
Okay, very good. So again, if you're looking to get in touch with Lawyer the Lawyer, multiple offices across the state, it's lawyer@lalawct.com, 860-595 888-831-63 and at Lawyer the Lawyer on social, lawyerthelawyer.com. Thank you so much. As always, nice to see you. Helpful information.
Great to see you also, Caitlin. Thank you.